Okay. Okay, here we go. There's a ton of stuff to talk about, but during the break I was thinking about it, and I feel like it's significant that the game doesn't let up here. It's like hitting us back to back to back with that chase sequence, and then the flashback sequence, and now this, like, whatever this is with Kuro that's about to happen, that I know is about to happen because it saved my game for me. So I'm not gonna stop now. I'm not gonna, like, I needed to take a break after that chase sequence, but I'm not gonna, like, take a long break to talk about it now. Let's do this next part, and then we'll talk about all three and whatever else we want to talk about. All right, here we go. So my game was just saved for me. I feel like I'm hiding. It made it very clear that that Ori is, like, hiding behind this rock. Now I'm waiting to see if there's going to be an obvious state change that signals to me, like, now it's safe to move and now it's not. But I'm not getting that, so I'm just going to try moving and see what happens. Bad fucking shit. Okay. So when I come out of hiding, Kuro leaps into action, literally, and I have a limited amount of time, I presume, before she comes and just, like, breaks my shit. Now, I'm curious, can I go down here? Yeah, and I can hide when I'm down here. That's pretty great. I'm gonna get that thing. Okay, awesome. But this is considered an unsafe zone, so I will have to do that every time I fucking die. Oh, shit. Okay, alright. Good to know. I thought I could get back into the tree, but clearly that's not the case. Alright, so let's go. Let's fucking get out of here. Alright, gotta move fast. Gotta move fast. Like that. What about on that side? Can I get up on that side? Early on in this game, I felt like I never had a problem distinguishing foreground and background elements. And today, it's been a major problem at least twice. I don't think that I've had it. That's just weird. It's weird that it's all of a sudden a problem, and that it's been a problem more than once. No, none of that is good. Where am I going? Oh, I see. Like that. Okay. Well, fuck. This is very cool. Shit, no. And not being able to save my game is fucking brutal. Okay. Alright, that's all good. What is that thing? Is it gonna spit at me? Do I want it to spit at me? If I go to the right, there's some kind of a gate. It's a spirit gate? I don't know if I have the stuff that I need for that. But there's some safety there at least. I need... I think I need this guy to come out. Is this a rolly guy? Come out here, dude. What, why are you up there? Damn it. How do I make him... Not like that. How do I make him jump off of this? Not like that. Alright. Good. Great. This is cool. This is like super cool. I like the sound effects, the lighting cues, the model of Kuro in the background is fucking great. Okay. What am I doing here? My thought was if I could get him to go far enough to the left, then when he spins to the right, maybe he'll come off of that little bump and fly a little bit. Maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna try that again, just without kiting too far, because if I go too far, I can't get back. But that also doesn't work. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Okay, that was wrong. Keep trying. I keep wanting it. So I can drop down here. Like if I wanted to, I could do that. It's not really worth anything now. That's so cool. That screech is so cool. Whew! Alright. Alright, that doesn't... Move the camera around? I can't really move the camera around, can I? No. I mean, I could go to the left, but I don't think there's anything over to the left. There's no place for me to hide over there. level. It's not a spirit gate, that's a breakable wall. Oh shit, can I bash this guy? Yeah. I don't think I've ever tried to do that before. I don't think. Oh, sweet. That's cool. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, fucking intense. Okay, alright. We barely escaped from her clutches this time. It's clear now why she hunts us. Kuro is just protecting her child. But remember, Ori, the element of warmth is the last to ignite. The sunstone we seek, high atop Sorrow Pass. We must ride the winds, for they will show us the path. Alright, Sorrow Pass. Sorrow Pass looks empty? Alright. Here we go. We're gonna save the game. Alright. I'm gonna talk for just a minute about that sequence that we just did. It was really long. So, okay, the chase, the only thing that I really have to say about the chase is that I want to just point out again. Wow, I didn't turn my light on. Have I been dark this whole time? You guys, can you see me? Is that better? How different it is when the game gets on this sort of like, it takes on this adversarial tone. Most of the game, it feels like when I die, I died because I made a mistake. But in the chases, it feels very, very much like when I die because that's how the game is teaching me what to do. Those levels, the chases, and to at least some extent the Kuro sequence afterwards, the like sneaky sequence, the scarecrow sequence, they feel very different. They're designed with a different, like under a different paradigm where they're almost chorded. It's almost like a Rock Band level, right? Where there is a sequence of buttons that you have to press in the right order at the right times. When you play a song in Rock Band, getting better at the song is all about learning what that sequence is and getting better at executing it. And that is a partially generalizable skill, right? If you play, right, so let's do like training and test sets. If you were to take Rock Band or Guitar Hero or any kind of a rhythm game and only play half of the songs and play them until you were really, really good at them, and then you went and played a song that you'd never played before, you would do better than if you hadn't practiced on the other songs. But you would do worse than if you practiced that particular song over and over and over again. Because some of the skills that you're learning are generalizable. Speed, dexterity, connection between colors and buttons, timing, like rhythm, those sorts of things. But some of it is just learning the pattern. Some of it is practicing what specific button presses are going to come where. And these levels, these sections of this game are much more in that vein. And they give you sometimes very little, sometimes none, often not enough foreshadowing of what you're gonna need to do for you to actually execute on it in the moment. I'm thinking of, for example, that there's a moment when I like go up and go right and then start to go up again before I go down in the chase. I don't know if anybody was able to follow that, but at that moment I have to like hug the left-hand wall while rocks fall from the ceiling, and then jump across and hug the right-hand wall while more rocks fall from the ceiling. And there's no way that I could do that I could like see the rocks are about to fall and predict where they're going to fall and get over to where I need to be safe, unless I know that it's coming. So those sequences are all about learning the pattern, and dying is the method that the game uses to teach you the pattern. When you die, it's supposed to be showing you a thing that you're not supposed to do, right? Okay, so maybe in that sequence, all right, I'm being told that in that sequence, that was superstitious. I didn't need to hug the walls in exactly the way that I described, but there were sections of that chase where I did have to, I had to know that a thing was coming. Later on, there was a section where like I was going up and up and up, and then there was a rock that fell from the ceiling, and I had to be in a little shelter against a wall when that happened. My point is, there are elements that come out in these sections that you're intended to learn. You have to learn in order to get past them, which is very different than most of the rest of the game. Most of the rest of the game feels like it is paced and presented in a way where you can sort of try to figure out each thing as it comes. And you still might die, sure, but you die because, you didn't kill an enemy, or you sort of like didn't make a jump, or you didn't do a thing that you knew you were supposed to do, or you could have known that you were trying to do. Feels very different is my point. Those sequences feel very different from the rest of the game. The Kuro cutscene is really interesting. It tells us, I needed to look at the chat to sort of help me interpret it, because honestly, I didn't really know what was going on just watching. And the most important thing that I didn't understand was that it was a flashback. Maybe I missed something in the transition from gameplay into that cutscene, but I didn't understand that it was a flashback at all. I thought like this is what Kuro is doing right now. Maybe I would have gotten that when like it becomes more explicit towards the end and in the aftermath of that cutscene, like that this is Kuro's backstory. But that confused me right away. And then I still don't 100% understand how the baby owls died. And the chat suggested that when the tree used its light to find Ori or save Ori, I forget exactly what happened. I mean, that had something to do with me. That had something to do with the beginning of the game, what the tree did, dealing with me. It like shined a big bright light that for some reason killed the baby owls. I'm not sure why it did that, but I guess it did. And now Kuro is ostensibly trying to protect the one egg that she has left, which I guess makes sense. But the game had sure sort of implied that Kuro was aligned with all of these little monsters that have invaded the forest that are trying to kill me. And that doesn't make any sense. Like, now I'm thinking, like, Kuro has attacked me personally when I've gotten too close to her, maybe? I remember a couple instances where Kuro attacked me. And both of them were sort of like, I was up really high and she drove me back down. And that sort of makes sense. Maybe I got too close to her or her nest. But what are all of these monsters then? Like, where did they come from? Are they unrelated? I don't know. That's weird. Like, I still don't understand the underlying plot of the game. And it still doesn't really matter. Like, the game is still fantastic. Also, that cutscene was unbelievably evocative, emotive, despite me not totally understanding the larger context. And then the Kuro sneaky part. I don't really have a lot to say about that. I mean, again, like, the game does a really good job of setting things up so that when I find myself in a position where I don't understand a mechanic well enough to progress, the game essentially locks me in a room with that object until I figure it out. And that's really pretty cool. Like, that, it works out very well. It's a little bit frustrating for a little while I'm locked in that room with the object and I have no idea what to do with it. But it means that I sort of have no choice but to futz around until I figure it out, which works out pretty well. I mean, it has, historically, for me, in this game, it has worked out really well, remarkably well. All right. So I just saved. Oh, there's a monster there. Oh! I fly up. I see. When I use the feather, I fly up. I'm trying not to stand right where these things are, but it's hard. Okay. Ow! Okay. Do I have to chase that guy from way down there all the way up here? No, here's another one. Ow! Fuck! Ow! Jesus, I am terrible at this. Like, seriously, what the hell? Ow. Just can't see me do that right. Alright, let's try this again. How's that? That seems pretty good. I do have a map stone. Fuck yes. Okay. Is that all I get? That's all I get? Oh, weak. That is super fucking weak. Okay. Odd how there's an exclamation point over, like, right here. That's just a strange feature. Yes, Adam Prime pointing out that that map stone is because I missed it on the way down. Because I didn't come down this way. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I came up from the other side. Maybe I came down here at a different point, but I don't remember. Love that triple jump. Have I not done this? Have I done this? Yeah, that's no good. Undo that. It's not an exclamation point, it's just the background. Well, no, I understand that it's the background, but it is clearly an exclamation point. I see. It's an exclamation point formed by a strange vertical highlight being blocked off in a particular way by foreground features that just happens to make a prominent exclamation point. But if you look at this map, I defy you to not see an exclamation point there. I mean, like, there's no way that nobody noticed that. What is that highlight even doing there? Is that a light? What is that? I don't know what that is. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to figure out where I'm supposed to go, because I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Generally, I am supposed to go up this way to Shadow Pass, but that is, I guess that's up there? So from here, if I go left, is there spikes everywhere all of a sudden? Oh, interesting. This is a breakable wall, isn't it? But don't I break it by doing like a stomp up maneuver? Ow. From here, so now there's fly up all over here. I can just fly up as much as I want. And that's this thing that was previously difficult to reach is now super easy to reach. Look at that. And what's that thing that's up there? It's a spirit well. Let's go up to the spirit well. I feel good about that journey. Game saved. Alright, sweet. I'm going to take a break there and come back and do some Q&A. I saw some questions come by, but if anybody else has questions, put them in the chat. And if you have anything that you want to talk about related to this segment of Ori and the Blind Forest, or the Mass Effect streaming that I did last weekend, or I don't know, whatever. Put questions in the chat and I will answer them when I come back in just a couple of minutes. All right, See you then.